How's it going, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Crypto Clout. I am your host, FaZe Crypto. Response from Charles Hodgkinson, who says the lawsuit against Cardano not intellectual right. So, of course, Cardano CEO Charles Hodgkinson has clarified the lawsuit case brought against the foundation by the tech firm. Cardano had made an announcement on its website on March 16th, reporting that the Z Yen Group had intended legal proceedings against the foundation, as you probably already know. Then, of course, Hodgkinson says lawsuit with ZN Group is commercial in nature. So definitely an interesting development there, as you all know. We'll be following this very closely. It is interesting to see. And of course, remember, we do have some interesting things happening, in the cryptocurrency space, and I wonder, if this coincides with the recent price dip, if it's sort of opportunistic in nature, because a lot of the altcoins are currently suffering, in their different respects, but we will be following this regardless. So we've got. This is interesting. I think the topic of the day. So we've got Congress proposal to give everybody $2 strengthens case for Bitcoin. Almost a Andrew Yang sort of sentiment. I know that plenty of about this, and have mixed opinions. Of course, Democrat Congresswoman Maxine Waters has proposed giving $2,000 a month to every adult and $1,000 a month to every child in America, and to help see them through the COVID-19 sort of situation. Waters, the chair of the U.S. House Financial Service Committee, made a series of other extraordinarily legislative proposals to help the economy. So let me know what you guys think about this. How does this shape up, and where do you see the Bitcoin performance going? Of course, Bitcoin now coming in at $5,288. So it will be interesting just to see. And of course, Bitcoin crash sees driven by long sought institutional buyers. And of course, we have had many people who've been taking the opportunity and acquiring that sort of sought after full Bitcoin, which is interesting. Bitcoin is holding its own, and that's not too shabby. So, considering the different situations that we've been seeing, many people swiped up their Bitcoin, their full BTC at that $3,000 level, which was interesting as well. Bitcoin's crash seen driven by long-sought institutional buyers. So wait until institutional investors show up. Had a mantra for Bitcoin advocates, yada yada, but still at the same time not very interesting. Other than that, there's not really very much to talk about. There's obviously plenty of things we'll be covering later on, but just wanted to give voice to what we had been seeing happening with Cardano. Of course, darknet vendors work over, halting drug arrests. So sort of interesting. Bitcoin, Ethereum, classic AMP Litecoin. Definitely interesting. Gold crashes as shops close. Bitcoin still open, and I think that Bitcoin will prove itself to come out the other end. Of this steady and straight. Gold has fallen 13% since Black Monday amid market turmoil across the globe that sees Germany the latest to shut down. Ahead of quays are apparently forming at gold shops, but the mini surge is demand properly peels in corporation to the weeks-long closure in Italy, and now in France, and immediately in Germany, as well as some U.S. states. So that's also interesting. Be paying very close attention as we see different developments along those lines. But I would still make a positive case for Cardano. I wanted to start off having more of a measured response, to the things that we've been seeing. I don't want to just come out of the gate, but I do think that, from a technological perspective, Cardano does have a significant advantage, in the developing world of cryptocurrency, the Internet of Things. I think that the COVID sort of situation, which is still developing, has proven to be an interesting example of the nature of how information travels in the current age. We have a very interesting dynamic now, and it does go and show for you how the internet and the real world have overlapped in a communication sense. In the way that this is the all-encompassing nature of news headlines is definitely one of note and will be very much part of the history books. But that's all for now. I hope you guys have enjoyed this short update. I'll see you guys in the next video. Of course, remember, this video is for entertainment, educational purposes only. Of course, I'm not your financial advisor. I'm not your dad. I'm merely here giving my opinion about these things, and I am still fairly bullish about Cardano. They're definitely bullish about cryptocurrency at large, bullish about Bitcoin, and excited. To hopefully prices will be cheaper. And of course, let us know, do you think that we've reached the bottom? Do you think that $1,800 was the bottom, or do you think we'll be seeing things getting worse before they get better, or better before they get better? Better being a cheaper Bitcoin. All these topics and more we'll be discussing in the live stream, so make sure that you guys are subscribed. And all that being said, so just a few more headlines here. We have Tether is now printing millions, which is very interesting. Definitely important. Winklevoss twins mark launch market blockchain digital art, sort of a human interest piece of cryptocurrency. We don't see many of those lately, but sure we will as things continue to develop. But all that being said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.